Howdy fellers, how's it going? Today is a mighty fine Wednesday, and we'll be hitting chest today, you know? That's what I'm feeling. Especially, I got a little video in store that's like gonna be like a pop-up video from the usual videos. But this is also the video where we will make our decision on whether we are cutting or bulking for the winter arc, which I'll drop the ball after the lift. How about that? Yeah, I'm gonna make y'all wait. I'm like that. Anyways, you know, for the most part, weather's starting to turn into, you know, fall winter weather, you know, the colder weather. Well, I mean, it's been, but like it's really starting to pick up, you know, and it's just I kind of like it though. I like, you know, even though people shit on the cold and stuff like that, just being from Buffalo, I get to see all 4 seasons, and I will say my favorite out of all of them are the fall. Like, I like to go hunting and shit, you know, all that stuff. But like fall or spring, you can really catch me. I like both on those, and they're not polar opposites. Like, some people are just summer people. You only got one summer, you know. Basically, when you go like spring and fall, you know, you get 2 of your favorite seasons in 1 year, you know. So it's amazing, you know. And honestly, I kind of prefer the winter, honestly, over the summer. Yeah, I get to show my big bod off and stuff, but like work-wise, it's nicer on me. Like, I ain't getting beat up from the heat all day in the winter. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm cold, but you dress right and you don't get cold, so you deal with it, you know. But anyways, fellas, I'll catch you when I get to the gym for some pre-worky talks, as you know. Alrighty, fellers, so just got here, you know. I can't really say much. It's a chest day, you know. Obviously, I'm excited to hit chest and get that pump and, you know, rock a double D's out, you know. Either way, fellers, you know, I just want to say, the video that I got, you know, I'm not trying to talk about a video that's coming up, but like, it's coming up, you know, and it's also part of our goal, you know, as you'll see in the grand scheme of things, once I let the ball drop in the video of what we're doing, you know, it'll all make sense. You know, we got a goal inside of the goal, you know, so that's what makes it so much more fun. That's why I'm like, you know, it motivates you. Honestly, put more goals ahead of yourself. Like, the goal is to get big, obviously, in general, but like, to put more goals in, it's like, man, it only makes you elevate, you know, your motivation and drive for this, you know, because you want it, man. I want it. I want to complete every goal I set foot after, you know. Like, this is how it is, you know, and I hope that's the same for everyone else. But, you know, either way, fellers, I'm gonna cut it to the chase, because I want to get in here, hit this lift, and get active, because I'm really feeling it. So, you know, I'll catch you guys at the lift for this chest and bicep lift. Alrighty, fellas, so what we got coming in here is, you know, some good old flies. Can never go wrong with those. You know, trying to just still keep with the slow and control like we've been. Honestly, I've kind of lost my focus for that, you know, obviously because we got more goals ahead. But, you know, honestly, I bounce between it now. It's not even just focusing on slow and control. Obviously, it's still a main focus, but it's like sometimes I'm just trying to push weight. Obviously, we're still doing the 3 sets of 10 and 10 here with a 10-second hold, I meant. But either way, then we do the ladder here, 3 sets, 7-7, but in 7. But sorry, back to what I was saying. You know, honestly, I'm trying to push weight again and get stronger. So, you know, honestly, you can still do that with slow and controlled because you're getting that time under tension. But I want to get myself used to, you know, throwing the heavy weight around still. See, you know, I've been mixing it up between slow and controlled and, you know, normal lift, I guess I would say, what I call a normal lift, you know, trying to push weight. Still obviously control the weight, but like not
through and through, like, a slow and controlled, you know. Let me come over here. Let me do 3 sets of 10, upper chest press, you know, but it's still with this, it's trying to keep that slow and controlled, but, you know, at the end of the day, I'm still trying to push weight, and especially with the new goal coming up, you know, obviously I'm going to tell you a little bit later in this video, still not trying to bait it on you, you know, it'll make sense why we want to lift more heavy again, you know. 3 sets of 10 here for bicep pull downs. You know, this one I was starting to really feel it. And that's the thing is too, you know, honestly, slow and controlled, when I was doing it, I'm trying to do it through the whole workout, but sometimes I catch myself at the end of the workout just, you know, trying to focus on it too much, I feel like, to where, you know, I don't know, I just felt like I wasn't doing enough weight too. So, you know, here we are, back to kind of, you know, like I said, the old me, but at the same time, like this one right here, in tight, chest press, 3 sets of 10. I'm doing this one a lot, really slow and controlled, you know, like, there's times where I'm choosing it and choosing not to, you know what I mean? So I guess, honestly, we're just going with it. Eventually, probably we'll go back to just normal lift, and then back to slow and controlled, like, just, you know, keeping the rhythm, not the same, you know, so I don't get used to it. Then we come over here, 3 sets, 10 and 10 for hammer curls. Like here you can tell I'm throwing the weight around. You know, I'm still getting a pump from it and stuff, but like I'm not slow and controlled, following through. Like I'm just trying to move some weight right here, which I am. You know, still keeping good form, I would say personally. You know, I don't see nothing wrong with it. You know, maybe a little swing right there, like to get them up. But these are my later reps, and honestly, I'm moving that weight. That's all that matters to me. Then we come over here, incline bench press on the machine, 3 sets of 12. This right here, obviously you can tell, slow and controlled. Once again, I went from slow and controlled to throwing weight around to then slow and controlled. Like, so my body doesn't know what it's going to get hit with. You know what I mean? And that's honestly what I like, and that's what I got to keep doing, because that's the way I'm really seeing muscle growth, honestly, personally. You know, so I was seeing it with the slow and control at first, but then honestly I feel like it tapered off. So just hitting it at different ways like this, I feel like is really a thing. And honestly, right here, I'm trying to get the 12th rep. After this, I did drop the weight a little bit, but I just didn't have it in me.
Well, fellers, that's a wrap on today's lift. As you know, pump check. Let's get it. Set it up like this. I can't even really see it, so hopefully that's good.
I'm not even gonna lie, the pump check, it'll do justice for what I was just talking about, how, you know, I think hitting it in different ways. Look at that. Look at that. Amazing. You know, it's really, I'm feeling like the way I'm working out now is just an ungodly way. Like, I'm a freak when I'm in there doing it the way I'm doing it. Like, between slow and controlled and just throwing some weight around, it really hits you at all different ways. And I'm really starting to feel that bulk and, you know, not bulk, but like, you know, the big muscle pump bulk type, you know what I mean, feel, whether I'm in maintenance, cut, or what, you know. You guys got to figure out what we're going to be leaning towards soon. But, you know, honestly, pump check looks great. Everything's starting to lean right out like we've been wanting to through maintenance, and I'm not gonna lie, we're ready for the winter arc, you know.
Huge, how we want it to. Everything so tight, it's crazy. Whoa. All right, that's it, folks. That's a wrap. I'll catch you guys at the truck. Alrighty, fellas, so that's a wrap on today's lift. You know, obviously, I think that was a great one. I'm not even gonna lie. You know, pump looked great, arms looking big. You know, I really can't complain all in all. You know, but honestly, before we even get anything, it's time to drop the ball. So, fellas, we're gonna be bulking this winter arc, like everyone else. you know, I've kind of hinted, obviously, so I don't think that's really the big surprise. But we will be bulking. Not, you know, just trying to throw crazy weight on right off the bat, but slowly gain weight, especially now that we came out of maintenance. And plus, the last time I bulked, it kind of, you know, it messed my stomach up the way I was bulking, because I was just aggressively trying to force feed myself constantly. So, like, I'm going to play, like, a neutral bulk. Like, nothing crazy, but, like, I want to weigh 190, but, like, maybe 195 at the end. Honestly, 195, so we throw 10 pounds on. But I want to throw 10 pounds on in the course of the whole winter, not just 10 pounds in 3 months type shit. Like, so, you know, honestly, 3 months, I guess, is winter. But, like, I'm just thinking about it. Like, but if it takes me 4 months to throw on 10 pounds, it takes me 4 months. I'm willing to do that. But, like, what I really want to do, fellers, besides even put that type of weight on, is I want to hit chill. I want to do a max for 315 bench press. You know, so that is my goal right now, personally. And honestly, the way I got to do it is to bulk. I need to put on some more mass, because my muscles are starting to fill out. That's obvious, but they need more. They just need more behind them. So, you know, with that being said, I got to eat, you know, and get bigger. It's just plain and simple as that. You know, the way you get bigger is you eat. So that's why we're bulking. And then on top of it, as a side mission, 315 sorry, that threw me off. 315 for the bench press, you know. So I think we can do it, especially like last time we bulked and we tried to hit it. Oh, there's a rainbow. But anyways, you know, last time we bulked, we hit 278. And I feel like, honestly, 30 more pounds or whatever it is, 40 actually, really all in all ain't that crazy to do, in my opinion. I don't know, that's just me though. I can see him from here. He acts like he's hiding, but it's like, dude, you are in broad daylight. I can see you from since I turned on. I just love my radar, man. That's one thing. I don't even say nothing, but like they be acting extra around here, and it's like, you really ain't got shit on me. So like, try it. Anyways, I respect law enforcement, but like, I'm just saying, like, don't be trying to be sneaky and shit like that. Cause like they be foul out here in Buffalo. That's for real. He's on his phone anyways. He's walking. Anyways, sorry guys. Back to the lift. 315, you know, is the goal though for our bench press. That's really what I want to hit. And you know, all in all, I think it's possible. It's realistically. So if I gotta do the math in my head, that's the problem. So yeah, it is like 40 something pounds, I guess, a little less. And honestly, when I hit 278, I failed it once, but then the second time I hit it, you know. And honestly, I didn't really train for it neither. It's like, that was just 278 raw strength, just like go in there and hit a bench, you know. Because like, I did a few bench press like the week before or whatever, 2 weeks before, but I never really trained my bench press, you know, to maximize, like, to see really where I was at. So like, honestly, I'm training it now, and that's what you'll see in this upcoming video too that's coming up. Like, the way I'm gonna train myself to hit this bench press, like, I'm actually gonna be bench pressing, and I'm also gonna actually be, you know, locking in on it more, not playing around, you know. So with that being said, I think we can definitely at least throw 30, and honestly, we grew over the year too, so I think 30 pounds, at least a 300 pound bench press is in the mark, you know. So 315, I feel like it's the next turning stone. Obviously, if 225 is like the new 135, that's why I want to hit 315 so bad, because it's like, ain't no one else really like that, you know. It's like, that puts you in that next category. And then honestly, after we hit that, we'll probably get shredded. because I really want to look shredded, man. I was just honestly looking at an old photo of mine from back in 2020, and honestly, it may have been a little bit older too, because it was like in my camera roll type shit. So like, holy shit, was I lean as hell. Like, I could see every little ab and everything. And this is before, like, I was crazy ripped, or crazy big, you know? Like, I didn't really have muscle mass. It was just the muscle I had was really showing, you know? Which, it amazed me, kind of humbled me to see, like, you know, damn, this dude really did have it in him, you know? But all in all, you know, I want this 315 bench press. And where it comes from, too, is, you know, obviously, wow, I can actually see the end of the rainbow. This is crazy, folks. I'm not even kidding. I'm looking at the end of the rainbow right now. Like, where's the pot of gold? Sorry. But, like, what really motivated me want to hit this 315 bench press is the Manic Mike injury. I watched that video, and I'm not going to lie, I had to rewatch, like, the actual pectoral rip. Like, oh, man, that really hurt the soul to see. Like, bro, like, he was going for 600, obviously, and that ain't nothing light by any means. But, man, to see a man go out like that really touched, you know, and that really pushed me, like, what could I hit? You know, it doesn't, like, scare me, because shit happens. That's just how it is in life. Shit happens, and, you know, he knows what he did wrong. You know, obviously he's explained it time and time, but I think, like, why don't I push the limits of what I think I can do too? Like, that's what it was for me. And he really did push that limit. Like, he found his limit, you know, like, by blowing his muscle literally out. He found his limit. I mean, I don't want to go that far, but, like, I want to see, I know I can at least do 315. Like, that is me pushing it, you know? Because honestly, I'm just trying to get big, strong, all that. So, like, you know, powerlifting was never in the plan. I mean, it never was out of the plan, but it was never in the plan. But, like, I want to show that I can do it, you know, just to make a statement type shit. And that's how I feel like he was doing when he tried to get the, you know, 600. He was trying to show, you know, make a statement. Like, obviously you got to put everything in your own frame. So, like, you know, hitting 225 for some people, I'm not saying that's light. It's just, you accomplish a goal. What's next, you know? That's what it is for me. You know, so if your goal is hit even 135, hit it, man. Let's go get it. If you want to hit 225, hit it. Go get it, man. 315, 405, hit it. Let's get it, man. You know, I think 315 for my framework will be really good. 5'8", you know, try and just complete natural, you know, supplements, obviously, you know, creatine, C4, amino acid, and protein powder. Like, I'm not doing anything crazy. I just want to push the edges of being a natural lifter. Like, that's, it ain't even, like, crazy, you know? Like, it's not. Like, people think you gotta be doing steroids, you know, crazy numbers. You don't really have to, trust me. I mean, obviously, you know, it's an enhancer, but time, the only thing it does is really speed up your progression, instead of, like, hustling for that shit for time. Like, I've been doing this for 5 years now, and I'm just getting where I want to be. Like, obviously, I didn't take it serious for 5 years, which I wish I would have, because I'd be in a whole different realm. But, like, once you find yourself, you know, you get yourself right, you learn how to eat a little bit better. I mean, my eating's not good by any means. You really learn how to get, you know, level up in this stuff, and it gets easier. Honestly, it does get easier as you get going. But, like, you know, you gotta break through your plateaus. That's another thing. Like, and I'm not by any means in a plateau. I think I haven't been in a plateau since I've found myself in this lifting stuff, if that makes sense. Like, before I was plateauing, I think that was because of the party lifestyle, you know? Like, you can't be going out partying every weekend and expect to get gains, you know? Like, we're now, I live a healthier lifestyle, and it's just, you know, I can gradually go up like this, but then I can easily go straight up and get big gains, you know, if I'm bulking, you know, and that's what I love about this, man. It really, whatever you do really reflects on yourself, honestly. That's what it is. And, you know, can't take the shit for granted. That's for sure. You know, whatever you're doing is just a reflection in the mirror. It's really what it is. But, you know, fellas, I hope you guys are excited to be a part of this journey. You know, obviously, it's going to be a long one, and we're locked in. But, like, who knows? Maybe we blow 315 out of the water. Let's keep going to see what we can do. You know, I really don't know what the limit is because I never pushed the limit for benching. I'm not even gonna lie. I've always dodged compound lifts like that. Like, deadlifting, I've never even really tried it, honestly. Squatting, I used to do it in my lifts, but I started fucking my back up because I wanted to put more weight up on there than I was ready for, honestly. So I just stay away from it. Even though I should bring it back, honestly, now that I think about it. But anyways, that'll come at another point. For now, we're locking in on the bench press, and that's what I want, that 315 bench. You know, so either way, fellers, you know, set goals for yourself and accomplish them. You ain't got to be crazy, like, you know, be realistic, though. Don't be like a kid that's 135 saying you want to bench 405. Like, bro, check yourself, man. You're not, I'm not saying it's not, well, it kind of is impossible, but I'm not saying it ain't impossible, you know? But, like, if you're a little twig, you're not going to be all of a sudden benching 405. That is going to take time, you know? Either way, though, fellers, you know, pump check 2, amazing. We're looking great, you know. We still got a little lean, you know, from the maintenance. You know, we haven't really started the bulk fully, a little bit, you know, but everything looked great. You know, muscles are feeling good. You know, we're locking back in is what it is. You know, like I said, we got a little off the beaten path, you know, either way, we're locking in. You know, I'll wrap today's video up, though, for now. You know, you guys will catch me in a few more days to see my bench prep. You know, it ain't nothing crazy. Obviously, we're bench pressing and adding a few more things, and I'm doing it on the weekends, so it's not like part of my actual lift. This is strictly just for my bench press to get it up so I can get used to, you know, being under the bar, bench pressing in general, just so my muscles and range of motion ain't out of whack. Because I'm not gonna lie, after I hit that lift, I was feeling different type of sore, you know? Like, it was something that I haven't felt in a while, which is like me knowing it's a range of motion I haven't hit in forever. But either way, fellers, I'm gonna wrap today's video up. You know, if you made it this far, please leave a like, subscribe. I appreciate it, especially if you made it this far. And, you know, you clearly want to be part of this journey, man, because we're going to be wilding out here pretty soon. You know, I got a lot in store, for real. And I'm not going to fall short of my word. I'll say that right now. We're in that mode. So, you know, as always, fellers, stay hustling, stay grinding. As always, fellers, stay hustling, stay grinding, stay focused. Peace out. See you guys in the next one.